Hello, my dear friends. Welcome back to this episode of Kelliot. My name is Kel. Elliot is in purgatory, in a world of boxes and also a world of illness. At the same time, God gave with both hands with him this week. So he is diva down for the moment in time, but he might be diva up for the bonus episode that is coming after this. So if you want to hear Elliot in his state of emergency, head on over to Patreon. And if there isn't an episode with Elliot on Patreon, he's still diva down. But as of right now, he's trying, he's rallying, okay? Now, in the meantime, what I'm going to do is show you guys a book that I bought. So this is a fairly visual episode. So if you want to head on over to our YouTube channel and watch, or you can watch along on Spotify, but this is definitely more of a visual episode, like the past couple of episodes that we've been doing. So I hate doing these things alone because I have to like continuously talk the whole time. So what we've got here is so stressful. Okay. So what I've got here is a book that I bought at Powell's Books when I was there this past weekend. And now, off the bat, this cover is so atrocious. I cannot express to you how ugly this cover is. I mean, the green is fine. Brat, sure. The type down here is fine. But the type up here, I can't do it. This was on sale. It was on like clearance. And I'm going to blame the fact that this font was the main one that they went with for the book. And I think that's why it was on sale, because the stuff that's in this book is genuinely really good. And the cover really, I think, made it worse. So same thing on the spine, but it's a pretty beefy book. So it's called Cult T-Shirts, over 500 Rebel tees from the 70s and 80s. This was $15 from Powell's. So, obviously I had to get this. I'm a merchandise designer, so I need something like this. Again, cover, hard sell. So I wanted to flip through and talk about some of the shirts that I saw in here. I haven't thumbed through the entire book yet, but I really like a couple of the tees that I saw in here, and I feel like you guys understand good design. So I wanted to just show you this, and we can talk about the things that I like. And I think it's something that we're constantly yearning for in merchandise design when we're doing like vintage revival styles. It's really hard to do correctly because the techniques that we used to do merchandise 30, 40, 50 years ago are not done anymore. That practice is not the same style as how I do my job now, for example. So with that being said, there's a lot of like really unique craftsmanship that goes into this style of merchandise design. I have a really great mentor that I met when I first started working at Live Nation. His name is Frank, and he essentially worked at Wonderland Productions. It is a screen printing and design house in San Francisco, and they did like merch for everybody who was anybody in like the 60s through 80s, and they're still around today. And they truly like pioneered a lot of merchandise development way back in the day. And I met Frank, who led a lot of the production and design there, and he is like such a sweet and kind soul and has helped me a lot. He's an old hippie, wonderful guy. I would love to have him on the pod. Anyway, shout out Frank. But the one thing I don't like about this book is it doesn't credit who designed these shirts, which is really unfortunate because a lot of the credits are like lost at the sands of time. And this is broken down by people's t-shirt collections. So it's not necessarily by like a specific band. It's just by, as far as I've seen so far, all men, their t-shirt collections. And I feel like I could do a t-shirt collection of my own, but my t-shirt collection is mostly vintage Paul McCartney and Wings t-shirts, Susie and the Banshees, and Taylor Swift, vintage Taylor Swift tees. So, small collection in comparison to these guys, and probably not very interesting to the masses. So, let's go ahead and start thumbing through this book because I am really, really happy. Let me hit my mic arm. Okay, the setup that I had to rig for this, terrifying. My camera's up here. Hi, camera. Okay. So, let's see. Oh, this was first published in 2006. Cheeky. Okay, so chapter 1 is the thrash and burn, skate, beach, t-shirts, and BMX. Chapter 2 is feel the noise. So that's more so the music era. And then chapter 3 is pop culture. And that is it. And one thing that I really like about a lot of the t-shirts that they show in this book are the bodies that they use. So the bodies is an industry term for the garment, the t-shirt, the sweatshirt, the hoodie, the raglan tee, the ringer tee. That is a body. So when I'm saying bodies, that's what I'm referring to. It's a bit of a strange term, and sometimes when I say it around non-industry people, they're like, what are you talking about? Anyway, pin tour right here. I have this gorgeous pin by my dear friend Taylor Rushing. He made this pin. It's illustration, photography, design, United Artists of the American Music Industry. Don't fuck with us. I don't know if he still has these for sale, but go follow Taylor Rushing on Instagram. Incredible artist and designer, and we've worked on a couple projects together. Swell chap. And then I have another pin right here that says "Pay my invoice" that I made. Okay, I love this. This is gonna be a lot of me going, I love this. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? There we go. I got it. Okay. So, I have some of these little sticky notes. I'm going to start flagging things as I go, stuff I want to come back to. So it's like, yeah, people collect t-shirts, blah, blah, blah. I have seen this Rolling Stones t-shirt about 10 billion times in my life. This is on so many mood boards. I love it. I love how deep fried it is. Okay, so I'm going to read a little bit. Merchandise history is really cool because it parallels the evolution of technology so beautifully, and just like moving from the fully physical world of creating designs and art, moving into the digital world. And there's a really cool thing where if you go back and look at a lot of vintage merchandise, not a lot of it was actually screen printed. A lot of it was iron-on. And if you look on like eBay, you can go and find like vintage iron-ons for t-shirts. Like I have a couple Paul McCartney iron-on ones that you're supposed to iron on onto the t-shirt because they would do like a heat transfer. So instead of it being screen printed, it would be printed onto a transfer piece of plastic essentially. So then you'd peel that off, put it onto the garment, and then use a heat press to set it onto there. And it was just a way to get a more intricate piece of art without screen printing. So a lot of these vintage t-shirts are also these iron-on transfers. So this says, screen prints versus iron-on, the battle of the t-shirt print. The battle of the t-shirt print has been running for years. In collector circles, the screen printed tee is generally considered the most desirable, authentic, and superior version of a vintage printed t-shirt. Arguably, the main reason is that screen prints were the only choice for official merchandisers at concerts and stadiums. They were mass-produced cheaply and easily, ready to be transported to venues worldwide. These tour t-shirts often featured an additional back print, never seen on on t-shirt depicting the date, year, city, and each individual concert. The ultimate I was there souvenir. Its authenticity can't be matched. Another reason is the screen print's durability and the way in which it develops more character as it survives endless washes and wear and tear. The ink on a screen printed t-shirt is printed deep into the grain of the fabric, which ages gracefully over time, whereas rival iron-ons were printed on the surface of the t-shirt and developed a reputation for cracking and fading with wear. Very true. I think something growing up that I always found really interesting with merchandise is the date back. So that is the back of the t-shirt that has the dates. And it's less common now to do the actual dates and venues because with COVID, a lot of those things were constantly really changing, especially in like 2021. And so a lot of things will just say the cities now. I don't know the last time I've put a date back together and included the date itself and the venue because both of those things change so often. And usually the cities just stay the same most of the time. So yeah, the ultimate I was there t-shirt was something that always fascinated me. I loved venue specific tees. I went to a Paul McCartney show at the Hollywood Bowl when I was like 13, 14. And I bought a shirt that said Hollywood Bowl on the back. And I thought I was hot shit because I had this shirt that said like I was there essentially. So it's very true. This graphic gagged me. Here's this diva with a shirt that says t-shirts printed while you wait and such a cool font. I need this shirt so bad. With a heat press. So this is an iron-on example. All right, so it's gonna be a lot of skate stuff. And Thrasher art. I know a lot of designers were like really influenced by Thrasher art, and understandably so, like catalog, magazine, newspaper print. I really like that. Classic. Thrasher is like the Nirvana logo. It's just like so insanely ubiquitous. People don't really know what it actually references. But yeah, a lot of really cool stuff comes from. It's like the influence of like DIY and punk into skate. It's just a lot of informal stuff. Now, I'm less personally interested in the skate aspect of it, just because I didn't skate growing up. But I know there's a lot of like impact with the printing that we'll see a little bit later with the like surf style. So here's some cool Stussy. Stussy. This is like stuff that I still see in mood boards all the time. Okay. These shirts I really enjoy. A little closer. I love like a wraparound print. They're really hard to do because you have to typically do cut and sew. So that means that the print is printed onto the fabric before it's sewn together because otherwise you can't have a print wrap around your side seams. You could, but your alignment would be very difficult. It'd be a pain in the ass to do. But my dad had a wraparound print shirt like this, and my sister stole it, and I want it. So, but it's fine. I have seen this graphic so many times in mood boards, this particular Hawaii graphic. I love like the little gradients in the clouds. It's such a unique way of like including color when the background would typically hold the color and then you'd be like, oh, the clouds are obviously going to be white. But I really like the inclusion of the blue here. And oh my God, this shirt right here, look how thick that collar is. That's ridiculous. I love it. They don't make them like they used to. Huh? Gold Coast? Australia? I know that's in Australia. Beautiful. More in frame, sort of. I don't know. I can't do this, guys. Oh my God, this gag. I need this shirt so bad. Because my camera has weird settings, it is severely muted. But this shirt is like neon orange and pink, full cut and sew. So everything on this was printed before it was sewn. This is an expensive technique if it is not done in absolute massive bulk. OP had like a lot of really stunning, stunning graphics. I had a couple OP shirts as a kid, Ocean Pacific, but it's like a huge, huge impact. This is like dadcore, original early dadcore. Oh my God, like this, like with the wraparound print on the body of this t-shirt and then it also being on the sleeves like that. I live. I live. This way? This way? Okay, there we go. Maybe that's the move. All right. Oh, gorge. Oh, and then the BMX stuff is really cool. I had just posted my Chapel Roan stuff when I'm filming this. I just did a really cool BMX, like, quote unquote, jersey for her. In case you don't know, I've been doing some work for Chapel Roan, my Diva Angel, and we did a really cool, fully custom camo long sleeve, like, BMX style jersey for Feminine Phenomenon, and it is so cool. It is so deep fried. I love it. This body right here, gorge, has the raglan. So a raglan tee is something that connects from your armpit up to your neck hemline. So it's like your baseball tee. It doesn't always have to be two-tone, but typically they are two-tone when you think of like a baseball tee. That's typically what we're referring to. But I love this style of body because it mixes my two favorite bodies, which is a ringer and a raglan. Love this. And they truly, like, finding a blank like this off the shelf is so hard that we usually have to do cut and sew. So fully custom apparel. I love a ridiculously low print like this. On the front too. See, okay, here's a good example of a raglan. Stunning. The tough part about a raglan is that you are more limited in the shape of the print that you do because you don't have your full width at the top, so you can't fit a full 18-inch print across. Or not 18. What is it? It's literally not even 18. What is wrong with me? It's 11 inches. 11-inch wide print right here, because you'll go over the side seams. Oh, I love this. I have a cat at the door. Need to go get the cat at the door. What happens? It's just me. It's just me rocking my squeaky ass floor. Let me hit my desk a bunch. Okay. Okay. I got some more BMX stuff here. What I really like about a lot of this too is just like, it's really, everything seems like a happy accident. And if we released merch that looked like this today, most people would rake it over the coals. And it's only cool in hindsight, which is really, really frustrating. Because people are so into doing extremely strange placements. And it's not like a lack of talent on the designer. It's usually like other people saying, I don't think this is cool. It looks too weird. And it's like, actually, if you let weird stuff out into the world, people will like it. People will like it. And we just instead cock block it in the creative process. So it's annoying. I'm drinking a Brew Doctor kombucha in Mountain Ginger. Stunning. What a cartoon glug sound I just made. LOL. Okay, now we're getting to chapter 2. This is the music tea section. My ass is sat. This Who shirt, I need it like water. I need it so bad. I need it so bad. It is so, so good. Wow. The Who have a lot of really cool vintage t-shirts, and I have done a couple designs for The Who that are like for retail. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. This t-shirt up here. Mott and the Hoople. That sounds like I'm having a stroke. Mott and the Hoople. I don't know who that is. Watch this get clipped. Watch this get clipped. Look how long this shirt is. Bella Hadid. Okay? That's ridiculous. Wow. This is so cool. Oh my god. It's free. London Blues rock group, early 70s. And then insane long t-shirt. Oh, what I've learned with when you look at like bodies from the 70s, they are long as hell. Like I feel like I make the joke that women's tees today are like way too long. Nothing on these. These are tunics. These are tunics. They're going, you can wear them as a dress. They're cool. These are cool. Wow. Beatles one right here. Opposite above, Beatles, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band music film promo shirt, 1978 tee. That is stunning. It's like a bright pink. Kind of a low-res scan, but really, really cool. This Springsteen graphic over here looks like something that would be done today. Oh my god. The Dr. Pepper Central Park Music Festival? I'm sorry, Dr. Pepper had a music festival in Central Park? That's crazy. This is very Julia core. Speaking of which, it was just Julia's birthday. Happy birthday to Julia. Everybody say happy birthday to Julia, please. It'll make me sad if you don't. Thank you. Oh my god. This type. The Schaefer Music Festival in Central Park. That is stunning. Oh, that is so stunning. Wow, the simplicity of like the outline of the skyline behind it and then the line extending around the type. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, a lot of Mick Jagger. This is one that I flagged from earlier. I'm gonna flag it again. I need this shirt. I need this shirt expeditiously. It is a Pink Floyd t-shirt. It is so weird. The V-neck, it's like a jersey. We have like the vintage Letterman like cufflinks. Not cufflinks. The wrist cuffs right here that go like just above your elbow. The three-tone pig. And then on the back, it says Pink Floyd Animals Tour. 77. I need this. Somebody hook me up. Somebody please find me this t-shirt. I will buy it. I will buy it. It is so good. Oh my god. A lot of Dead stuff. A lot of Grateful Dead stuff. My parents are Deadheads, so I grew up around a lot of Grateful Dead music, and my mom constantly living in the past. But I think it made me very attuned to that style of music and just the general attitude of like deep music obsession. Because if you've ever met a Deadhead, they're like Swifties. It's kind of beautiful. Oh my god, this is a classic. I've seen this Eagle shirt about 10 billion times in my life. Tom Petty, my dad loves Tom Petty. When I first picked up this book, I just flipped it open to see if it was any good, and I flipped to this page to see this Wings Over America 1976 tee. So I was like, all right, I guess I'll buy the book. That's fine. Love it. This Billy Joel graphic, this looks like something, let me not move it too much. This looks like something I would do for Elton John. I love this Billy Joel graphic. In fact, I'm going to flag it. I'm not using any color techniques here. Same thing with this Carole King graphic down here. Stunning. The type here is beautiful. The way that they treated her photo is really cool. And then she's inside of a holding shape, and then that holding shape is inside of a piano. And then you can see the keys down here. I like how short the black keys are on this, actually. Looks quite nice. This ZZ Top one over here is really cool. I like how these letters don't even read as Z's. That's fun. Oh my god, Dr. Pepper Music Festival. I was unaware Dr. Pepper had a music festival, guys. Here is a Let It Be shirt. Interesting illustration of them. Oh my god, this Sgt. Pepper's tee, that's hard as hell. This is a good page, good lineup right here. All right. Getting into metal tees, we got AC/DC, Black Sabbath, and Ozzy Osbourne. We got some Kiss tees. I've never worked on Kiss. I don't know how well I would do with Kiss. I feel like every Kiss idea that I could possibly come up with has already been done. So I just don't think I would have anything new to offer. All right. This is what most of the dudes in this book look like. Their t-shirt collections. All right. Okay, that's really great. Damn, a lot of Kiss tees. Okay, this is a really cool. Really like this layout. What font is this? It's not American Typewriter. It's something else. I don't remember what it is, but really cool Cheap Trick graphic right here. This is like very much a style that I love to do. I do this all the time for Elton. I do it for The Who. It's like, just like you get like a soft brush, set it to dissolve, and then what I like to do is then group that layer, like if I do a little brush stroke, and then I, like as a dissolve, like set your soft brush to dissolve in your brush panel. Don't do it in your layers panel, in your brush panel, and then group that, and then add a stroke of like 1 or 2 points, and then set it either to outside or center, and then put a mask on it, and then take a soft brush and set it to normal, and then brush over and knock some of it out. That is how you get this without having to buy a fancy stippling brush. It works every time. And one of my old coworkers taught that to me. And it is how you can just get like that perfect little dissolved edge that feels like, what's that called? Oh my God, what is that word called? I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh, dot gain. There we go. As when like your screen, when your screen printing doesn't match the exact resolution of the art that you're burning into the screen. So sometimes you can get ink that comes through too much or not enough. So it kind of looks like an overblown dot gain on the screen. Love this. This is a very easily replicable style. I think once you figure out how to do like 3 or 4 things in your filter gallery, this is like a graphic I can knock out in a half hour. You got a lot of cool stuff. I was unfamiliar with your game, Cheap Trick. Wow. This totally 100% looks like something I would pitch today. I've never worked on Van Halen. I don't know if I'd want to. I had a goat named Van Halen growing up. Fun fact. Meatloaf. Ooh. Ooh, these are cool. More stuff for ZZ Top. Motley Crue stuff. Classic. This is something I would 110% pitch. I have also worked on Bon Jovi. Diva that you are. Bon Jovi was my profile picture on Slack for like a year when I was at Live Nation. Oh, really cool Rod Stewart shirt. Oh, I love this back. That's really cool. Right. Bruce Springsteen, my mom's other favorite artist. My mom loves Bruce. This is kind of what I was talking about with, get it fully in focus. When you have the restriction with your screen, because typically we don't print over seams because it really messes up the screen alignment. So if you're doing more than one color, it's going to be near impossible to get those colors to line up when we're printing over seams. It can be done, but it just comes with like, it's not going to look perfect and people are annoying. So we can't always do that. So we have to stay within the bounds of this. And so it affects the width of your graphic, or you end up just pushing the graphic down to the armpits, and then your graphic is starting in the middle of your chest. So this is, you can see that you have to kind of curve the graphic to fit higher up in the shirt. So this is something that you have to think about when you put stuff on a raglan, is the placement of the seams. Some seams are a little wider, they're a little farther apart, but it really just depends on the style. But, oh my God, okay. My dad went to Live Aid, and I think he had one of these t-shirts, and he no longer has one of these t-shirts. This isn't, it's on the next page, but the Live Aid shirts were unbelievably cool. And this was a fundraiser for AIDS, right? Yeah. In July 1985, as a result of Live Aid, Run the World, and Feed the World, more basic white tees were sold in the UK than the year previously, blah, blah, blah. In fact, so many shirts were sold to the supporting public that for the rest of the summer, wholesalers were left exhausted and couldn't catch up with the demand. So Live Aid was a benefit concert for AIDS in Africa, or just like HIV treatment. So here, like, this is the shirt I need desperately. I think this is the one my dad had because he had described it to me before, and I think this is the one that he had. Really, really cool. It's like the African continent outline as a guitar with a rainbow in the middle that says Live Aid, and then the back of the shirt says, "This shirt saves lives." This peak graphic design right here. Here are your sponsors, blah, blah, blah. But like, it's no notes. It's perfect. It's perfect. All right, Queen. I've worked on Queen. Very fun to work on. Good raglan. Not raglan. Ringer. I'm losing my mind. My meds have worn off. Ooh, I like some of this. Queen has a lot of really crazy art. Really cool. Really cool. Oh my God. This? I'm obsessed, actually. Wait, I'm obsessed. This is awesome. The back is really cute. See, okay, this over here is a really good example of what I'm talking about, of making your graphic work into the shape of the raglan. Perfect shape for that. Okay, now we're getting into 80s metal. Oh, I saw this one earlier. It's a Slayer shirt. I love the gradient over that back piece of the graphic. So cool. Metallica is another one of those. It's just become so ubiquitous with, like, I don't know, just like name that people have on a t-shirt. Nirvana, and Thrasher. It's just ubiquitous. It's everywhere. Also, I get like requests from clients sometimes that are like, "Can we make it like the Metallica logo?" And I'm like, "I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. It's not gonna look good. It's gonna look dumb. We're not doing it. We're doing something else." I refuse. There can only be one, okay? And it's either gonna look like you're trying to rip off the Metallica logo and it's gonna look dumb, or that's really it. Those are your options. So we're going to do something else. Ooh, these are really cool. Twisted Sister. This was like the era of red, blue, and yellow ink. And that's really it. All black tees, of course. My God, Jodie Foster's Army. That's crazy. That kills me. I fear I need that. Black Flag, famously, a lot of really cool shirts. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, I love this so much. Oh, it's crazy. Wow. That's really neat. I love that. Okay. Jersey shirts, baseball tees, raglan tees. So I'm sure we'll see some good examples of things that fit well. Ooh, this Judas Priest shirt is actually really cool. Wow. That's really neat. I really like the way that I like that illustration mixed with the tilted type up there. That's really neat. Also, I like when there are prints on raglan sleeves. That's not something that's done too often. Ooh, I love that this graphic is just inching right into where those seams are. Nice. Like I was saying, blue, yellow, red, white. Classic. I don't really like heather gray raglan tees. I like heather gray and a lot of other stuff like a crew neck sweatshirt, but I don't like it in raglans. I usually avoid it. I prefer a solid color. I've seen this Zeppelin tee up here so many times. So many times. Ooh, I really like this. Metal Heart Tour jersey. Bought one except we're opening for Iron Maiden on the Spring Lade of the Power Slave Tour. That's really cool. I really, really like that. What font is that? Cable? Cable or Noble? I don't remember. One of them. Okay, this guy's got some good ones. This. Beautiful. For the Runaways. Another cool collection of stuff for the Runaways. A pin. And some shoes. That's beautiful. Oh, then there's this shirt over here that says, I was ravaged by the Runaways. They said this shirt from the 1970s was probably made by a fan for Sandy West of the Runaways. I like you can see like the early narratives forming around like the style of merchandise of I was blank, I went to blank and I got this type of thing. It's not like a new thing and people rag on it for like it being kind of beat to death now, but it's truly been going on for decades. And here is a good example of that. I need that. Yeah. Joan Jett shirts in general are really cool. I need this. I love that it's off-centered. Beautiful. But if we did this today, people would get upset. And it would be raked over the coals on Twitter and on Reddit. But if we rubbed like some dirt on it and I don't know, dragged it behind a car and then I don't know, made someone sweat in it for 2 years and gave it pit stains and then sold it for 4 times the original asking price, people would buy it, and that annoys me. This is Julia's section. All right, now we're into the punk tees. Now there is some stuff in this section that I am not going to show, because some of it, I want to skip over it. There's some bad stuff in here that I am not comfortable showing. Make sure I skip over it. Okay, I've skipped over part of it. Hopefully there isn't more. If there's more, I have to edit it out. This is really cool. Oh my god. Wow. They printed, wait, these shirts are inside out. That's beautiful. Oh my god. A print that big, we could never get away with that. Print it on the inside of the shirt and then a print that big. Beautiful. Oh my god. We could never print something like that today. They would never let that happen. Oh my god. This. If it ain't stiff, it ain't worth a fuck. I don't know what that is. Oh, Stiff Records. Oh. They released stuff for Devo and Elvis Costello. Cool. I really like this shirt. That's very cool. That's Gill Sans and some other font that I don't recognize for Stiff, but this is Gill Sans. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Flagging this one. This is all I need in my life. This is all I need. Max's Kansas City steak, lobster, and chickpeas. The 3 genders. Close cover before striking. This peak graphic design right here. Holy hell. Oh, I need this shirt so bad. Who has this shirt? Oh, it's a Venue. Even better. That looks like New Spirit or Windsor. That's stunning. Oh my god, it's so strange. Oh my god, it's so strange. I don't know what font that is. That looks like, or what the modern version would be, is New Spirit or Windsor. Oh my god, this I took a picture of this earlier. This Steve Martin ad right here. I just took a picture of this so I could do something similar for when I do mock-ups to post my work on Instagram. I'm obsessed with this. Oh my god, peak. So if you see me post something like that, just know it came from here. Oh my god. Now that is a great body. V-neck, raglan, ringer, stunning. Oh, oops. Ah, off-centered print. Collegiate font. This Joy Division shirt. I don't know who did this. Someone can probably tell me. I don't know who did the original, this Unknown Pleasures art. I hope you're doing well. Unless you're a bad person, then I hope you're not doing well. Oh my god, this New Order shirt, I've seen this. I need to get it for Julia. Some really cool Sonic Youth. Stunning. Oh, the Spaceman type. So cool. I think more people need to start making letters out of really weird shapes. It's a really good exercise, and I haven't done it in a couple years, but I used to just make whole sentences out of like weird ovals. I would just make a bunch of ovals in Illustrator and then just cut the letters out of them. No matter what the oval shape was, I wouldn't change it, and I just forced myself to make letters out of it. So that's a good exercise. Something you can work on. Oh my god, wait, is this where all the Blondie stuff is? Okay, this is another cool section. I really like this section. This. I need this shirt so bad. I wonder if Julia has this shirt. probably. But the 78 as the dot and the exclamation mark, stunning. No notes. No notes. Here's an iron-on. So you can get like an actual photo before we got really complex screen printing that we have today. That's how we would do photos. But like we said earlier, it just doesn't last as long. Bowie has some really cool shirts. Oh my god, this is so cool. Brian Ferry. This is a very, what's her name? What's her name? Polisher. Oh my god, this blondie tee. Need it. I need it so bad. I need it so bad. This Culture Club shirt is on so many mood boards. It haunts me. It haunts me. It's a great t-shirt, so I understand. Ooh, this is so Julia. Not like so Julia. My friend Julia. That's so Julia. Oh my god. Cool Duran Duran. Okay. I think we're gonna come up on the Madonna shirts soon. This is just classic. I get asked to do a shirt just like this all the time. Simple, I probably do 5 of those a week. Ooh, stunning, stunning, big sleeve prints for a raglan. Wow. Okay, Madonna has some really, really cool shirts. Like, very iconic shirts that I come back to a lot. This is like burned into my brain. I love this date back. Like, wow. Wow. So good. The front's cute too, but this back, wow. Ugh. I'm getting pissed off because these are so good. This is stunning. This looks like the back of a t-shirt. That looks like the back. I would like to see what's on the front. Here's a vest, not centered print. Oh, you can't even see it. Here's a vest, not centered. This, when I was working on Madonna a couple years ago during her Madam X era, like we were pulling everything from the archives because her merch is just truly like a common reference point for me at this point in my life. This is also so cool. Wow. I wish I could see the front and back of all of these t-shirts. So cool. Me just going so cool and turning the page. So cool. Does Lady Gaga own this shirt? Probably. Such like a common reference is like this style, and I think maybe one of the last ones, or maybe it's one of the ones coming up. But this particular layout where we have stretched letter for the name, rest of the name, portrait tucked beneath, and then tour or album name tucked somewhere beneath. Like this layout, you can replicate it a billion times. Like it is such a easy approval layout. I've done a ton of t-shirts with like very similar layouts to this, and it works. It works really well. Same thing with this. You can do just like a bust cut of a photo, back glow type. Have it overlapping like this, centered at the bottom, tuck like up in the corner around. Same thing with this, as we talked about earlier with like the Michael Jackson one, where it's just like cut out portrait, name across it. It's very simple. Like this is really just like getting stuff like this right is all about your process and technique on how you process the photos for them to look like this without them looking like they were done with like an action pack. And I think that's kind of becoming a problem in like the merch design space where everything is starting to look really templatized. And I think it's because a lot of people are using the exact same action packs, and I know them because I've bought them and I do not like them. And I've had feedback from clients saying that those action packs that I had used in a couple designs, they didn't like how the designs were coming out, and they had received other designs using that action pack and that they didn't like it. So I stopped using it and I made my own action, and it works a lot better with getting like this particular effect without it looking too flat. So I really like this one. Very simple, evergreen. Oh, more Madonna. Let's go. Let's go. And now we're going to go to Def Jam. This is classic. I love, like, here we have an oversized, extra large screen print. I don't remember what the size of these are. I have a couple of these oversized screens. They're massive. And yeah, you can print over a seam here. Great if you're just doing a one color print because you don't have to worry about alignment over those seams. So this is a print that goes over the shoulder seam. The Def Jam logo, one of the best logos of all time. I've done some work for the Beastie Boys. Good stuff. Okay, now we're getting into TV and film. I'm less interested in this, but it's fine. I'll still go through it. Star Wars. See, like this, off-centered, beautiful. Oh my god, this Desperately Seeking Susan shirt. I need this shirt. I need this shirt. I need this shirt. I need this shirt yesterday, actually. It is so cool. Oh my god. I love it. I love it. Oh my god, this body. Oh wait, this is a front and back. Oh, I fear I need this shirt. Oh, I fear I need this shirt so bad. A rare promotional shirt for the cast and crew of Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence. Tense Second World War prisoner of war drama starring David Bowie. Well, I fear I need this. You can see like the red and then the black. So it's two things sewed together. Oh my god, two things sewed together. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? John Travolta, why'd you have to be weird? Okay. I like this body. I don't like the design. Cool body though. A lot of grease. We have some iron-ons here. So these are like very similar to the things that we have today where it's just like iron-on transfer paper where you just print on your home printer and then iron it on. Same idea. Ooh, this Legend of the Lone Ranger shirt's really cool. That's really neat. Really, really cool. Ringer tee. I love a ringer tee. I love a ringer tee so much. Ooh, this Flashdance tee. Oh, I love the VMAs. Oh my god. It's Noble or Cable. I get them confused. It's one of them. I think. I could watch me totally be wrong. LOL. No, that's a guy. Okay. Okay, this makes sense. This checks out. So is this all gonna be horror and Freddy Krueger stuff? I'm scared. Wow, this is me but with Taylor Swift memorabilia. And also Beatles memorabilia. Okay. Spoopy. Oh my god. Oh my god. I miss Julia. Oh my god. Wow. I'm sorry, is this a jogging club? A Snoopy jogging club? Snoopy Let's Jog? Chicks go for joggers? Hello? This is so cute. Oh my god. Oh, Diva. Diva. I love this. I love this. Oh my god. Oh my god. This. Wow. Wow. And I just know that's the thinnest shirt in the world. And yet I need it. And yet I need it. Disney. Winnie the Pooh. Okay, we got some superhero stuff. I feel like some of this would be cool. Oh, that's a really cool blank. Or a body. Oh my god, wait. This White Castle shirt, a legend in a bun? What a stunning graphic. Advertising. Okay, this is probably gonna be good. Oh my god. Wait. Wait. Is this for People magazine? Have fun with people, and it's a tank top. Already mind your business. I'm ripping this design off. I crack myself up. Oh my god. Oh my god, I need that. I need that so bad. Holy hell. Okay. Okay. Eva. Oh, that's cool. I really like that martini shirt. Ooh, this Campari illustration is really neat. There we go. I still haven't figured it out. Very funny. That's really neat. It reminds me a lot of Peter Max. Oh my god, what is wrong with me today? I can't remember a single person's name. This Playgirl tank. Sleeveless tee. I don't know a single blank that is like this now. They're all like either like a thinner like racer tank top, or they're cut off, but they don't have like a cuffed sleeve like this as a tank top or as a sleeveless tee. Please, I need more of those. Oh my god, wait, this is a Jimmy Carter shirt. When I had to do my president's project when I was in 5th grade, I did my president's project on Jimmy Carter. And everybody in my class wanted to do Ronald Reagan. This was pre-Obama when I did this project. Oh my god, crazy Nixon t-shirt. He's tanned, he's rested, he's ready. Oh my god, this Margaret Thatcher shirt. Hello? Who wearing this? Who wearing this? I would wear this. R.I.P. R.I.P. Mr. Carter. Oh my god, okay. McDonald's. I'm like scarred by a lot of like the early 2000s McDonald's art. Like, this is terrifying. Like, what is this? What is this? What was going on in the McDonald's art department to where they were like, hell yeah. Moon Man. Mac Tonight. Wow. Okay. Last section. Who is this man? Oh. Oh, that's just the end of the book. Beautiful. Wow. Seminal and submersive, iconic and experimental, radical and underground. This collection of over 500 vintage teas has them all. Wow. Wow. And that is that book. I hope this was remotely interesting. Flagged flagged a couple. I really enjoyed flipping through this with you guys. Let me put it back in the frame. And Elliot will be back next week and also in the bonus episode over on patreon.com/kelliotpod, where you can go in the description of this if you're not watching on YouTube, or on Spotify. You can go ahead to the description of our page and you can see how to get to patreon.com/kelliotpod. Okay. I think the song that I'm going to do for my song of the week, I am going to do Blade Bird by Oakloo. Is that how you say it? Don't come for me. Okay, LOU. Big fan of Blade Bird and just the whole album in general. Choke Enough. Love. Let's see, what is my font of the week? You guys just look at my kombucha, LOL. Let's see, I haven't downloaded any fonts lately. Oh, I downloaded a font called Dumbledore. That's my last font that I downloaded. I don't even know who that is. Let's see. Actually, I'll just list Fina. Fina Casual is a font that I've used before. Quite like her. Used her quite a bit. This is Fina. Elliot, I hope you put that on screen. Okay. Go head over to patreon.com/kelliotpod. I feel weird. I miss Elliot. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for listening and watching. And if you saw a shirt that you really liked in this book, let me know down in the comments. And if you'd like to see other books, I have a couple other cool books. I'm not like a big book head, like design book head. I know some graphic designers really have quite the book collection. I don't have that many because I don't really care that much. But I have a couple cool books that I do actually enjoy. So including the Online Ceramics Tricker's Cabin book. That one's behind me on my shelf up there. But if you enjoyed this, let me know and maybe Elliot and I can go through something together. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next week. Goodbye.